Yo, Shelltastic Sports, Shelltastic himself, here again with another video. How are we doing, people? The other side of that group, Costa Rica versus Germany. Now, I said in the other group that at one point, all four teams were actually going through. And believe it or not, we looked at this game going too far. Well, Spain smashed them up 7-0. They did beat Japan, surprisingly, with their only shot on target of the tournament, actually. And the Germans haven't won, drew with Spain, lost against Japan first game. You thought they should go and do what they need to do. And it started off well, as you'd expect. Much superior nation, much superior players, tactically, technically, athletically. You couldn't, there's nothing really, there was no department that Costa Rica you could say were even equal to Germany. So you thought this is a quick 4-5-0, really, in my head. But the Germans just haven't been... They started the game well. They got the first goal. Gnabry scored a nice goal. And I thought, okay, that'd be it. But then they just never really pushed on. Never really pushed on. And even though in the other game it was in their favour, obviously when Spain were winning as well, especially, they just never really went through the gears. I don't know. The Germans have been pretty poor. They haven't been Germany of years gone by. They've been very poor. And yeah. They just never went through the gears, and then it got to the second half, and unbelievable. Costa Rica equalised 1-1. Good, they broken them. It was a good counter attack. And then the unthinkable happened. They actually scored and went 2-1 up. And now this is what I said. At every point in this game, all four teams were in the qualifier. At one point, it was Japan and Costa Rica that were going through. 20 minutes ago, I remember exactly. 20 minutes ago, there was those two that were going through, and Spain and Germany were going home. We should have been unreal. Yeah, I mean, Costa Rica scored that goal. They went 2-1 up, and Japan were 2-1 up against. Were 2-1 up against Spain at the time. Both those two teams were going through. What achievement! If they had held on for them 20 minutes, what we have seen? Unreal. But Germany did come back 2-2. It didn't last too long, and then they did go for the gear again. Havertz came on, changed the game, scored a couple of goals, and then they went to 3-2. Then they got to 4-2, and then that was it. But yeah, and then obviously, so the Germans, despite winning 4-2. They went sent home packing. That's 2 World Cups in a row they've gone out the group stages. The Euros, they went out to the round 16 against England, didn't they? So they haven't been, since winning the World Cup in 2014 in Brazil, they've done nothing since. In 3 major tournaments after that, they've been failures. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with the German Federation. I'm sure they're gonna have to review this. I think what's going wrong in the last 8 years, let's say, and they're gonna have to rip it up and do it again. They've got some good players there. I think the likes of Muller and that will probably get moved on now. I think they need to move in another direction and go with the young players. But yeah, they got a lot of work to do because they are way behind the rest of the superior nations at the moment. And they got a lot to do because that's a poor showing. We could talk about the Japan second goal, but we can't make excuses. You've had 3 games in the tournament and you've not looked like a team in any of them, apart from the last game. And even then, you're struggling with Costa Rica that Spain blitzed. Yeah, so really and truly. Yeah, I think they've got to look in the mirror and start figuring out what they need to do to come back and start competing. Because Germany of old are always deep in tournaments, always in the semi-finals, always. No matter if it's Euros, no matter if it's the World Cup, they're always deep in. They always go deep in. They might not always win it. They always get to finals and lose, historically. But they're always there and thereabouts. The Germans, you never write them off. But the last 3 major tournaments they have been nowhere near good enough. So for them to go out of the group stages, bearing in mind when they looked at this group and drawn, they said they thought, yeah, them and Spain will go through. For them to not to get out of this group, yeah, that's poor. It's a poor showing. It's unacceptable. And I'm sure the Germans back home, the Federation, all of that, they're gonna have to look at themselves and think the next Euros they have to have changes. I mean, so we'll see. But Costa Rica, you give themselves credit. They did get 1 win in the World Cup, nearly beat the Germans. They were nearly through at one point, but. All credit to them. They never give out after the smashing took from Spain, so you got to give them a lot of credit for that, to come back the way they have come in the last couple of games. But yeah, man, both these teams are out, going back home packing. So the World Cup's delivering shocks and upsets as it go. But yeah, man, Germans are out, like the Belgians are out as well. So yeah, leave your comments in the section below. What did you think of this game? I thought it was pretty entertaining. Germany dominated in terms of possession and stuff like that, and where they played, but Costa Rica did catch them a couple of counters, and like I said, at one point we're going through. So what do you think of the game? It was an entertaining game. Leave the comments in the section below. Like, share, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff, people. And your boy Shelltastic is out again with another video very soon. Peace.